Hello everyone, Mikethepenguinn here with more Mega Quest mod. We are going to be continuing on with the Inventor, and yes, I have already beaten this, and I will tell you why in a second, but for now I'm going to read More Gun. Making gadgets is boring. Nowadays it's cool to make fancy automatic weapons. Start with a rechargeable blaster and a firing turret blueprint. So, I have died many times on this, but I actually like how the mechanics of this work, and so I've enjoyed playing it over and over again, even though I keep dying. And it's usually on the first level because the way the mechanics work is you have to charge things up to be able to use them, and then you can use them and take down their health, which ends up giving the enemies more turns than you really want them to have, which sucks a lot. I'm gonna do this and split it up a little bit. So as you see, I take those down, and eventually I'll get gadgets from them. Luckily he wasn't able to do anything. But then, of course, I get the great luck of drawing ones, so hooray. Give me a break, please. Just give me a break. Anyway, so I've died on the first level of this so many times. It's been driving me absolutely bonkers. But I am redoing this as you notice. Oh, come on with the ones. Just stop it. Please, just stop. Yeah, I am redoing this because the audio from last video, as you probably noticed, was all sorts of messed up. So, yeah, I'm using that. That way I can get the kill. And the audio was messed up in all the recordings that I did that day, so I'm redoing this one and probably the next one, just so that it will not drive certain people like myself crazy, because I absolutely hate having audio desync stuff happen, and I know why it happened. Because I was streaming and doing stuff all day anyway. Ooh. Let's just do a bunch of damage. I was streaming, doing a bunch of stuff all day anyway, and... Okay, I'm not dead. That scared me. I can kill it with a focus. Which I got double one, so I needed this focus. Okay. Well, managed to get past that, and the first level is the hardest, typically. Oh boy, where was I? Where was I at? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, streamed all day, and then my headset that I use for that, which is wireless, died on me. In setting up the other headset, I had to re-enable it in the under sounds on my computer. And in doing so, it caused a desync for between the video and audio and stuff, which really sucked. It was really frustrating. So yeah, but anyway, I am good to go now, and I'm redoing all this, and I enjoy this mode even though it's been frustrating and I've died like another 6 times. But I am still pushing through, and I am trying it and giving it my best. That will unlock with 6 now, and that's 5. Okay. So I haven't talked about it a whole lot, but this other thing that recharges, basically anything that's a 5 or less, you can slot in there and it recharges, and then when you use a 6, it unleashes all the damage that got charged in there. I don't really like it. It's not a great item in my opinion, but I'm gonna use focus next turn. Definitely using focus next turn. That was dumb. Okay, so now I'm set up for this and this, and I think that kills it, right? Yep. Perfect. Alrighty. So I enjoyed the mechanic for this quite a bit. Even though I would very much like to get some better items. Keyblade, that's okay. Actually works. I'll take that out because I don't use it really ever. The downside of the turret equipment stuff is like the shock one and fire ones, they don't actually do shock damage. For example, for this, fire would put a dice on fire, so they would take damage when they would undo that, but that's about it. So Keyblade's gonna help because now I actually have damage that I can do every single turn. What do I want to do? I don't really care about Taser. It's only lucky if I end up getting sneeze with that. So I'll just slot those around like that. Don't want to make that last one. Well, it'd probably be good if I, rolled like this, but So yeah, sometimes, even on like second level, I've said the first level's the hardest, but even second level, you can just end up trying to stack some stuff up, and I did miss that 3 damage because I forgot that I've got that other thing. Unfortunately. Keyblade. But yeah, you can end up still being too slow on your rolls here and screw yourself out of a bunch of health. Man, this is gonna hurt. 8 damage? Okay. Do I go up a level after this? I think I do. So I might be okay. This is taking 10. This returns. Yeah, it's dead. I hope I went up a level here, because that'll make things a lot easier not having such little health. I do. Okay, so I've been a little frustrated with this. So this flare turret, you can get it and you just straight up have a flare turret that you can use. But every time I've done that before, as soon as I use the flare turret, it goes away. So you don't get to keep it. Like, once you use it, then it doesn't go back in your inventory. So I'm actually going to take Doppel Dice this time, because it should actually work. Taser's not going to help me a whole lot against Mr. Wizard. He has way too many things that he gets to use, but I'm going to try Doppel Dice this time, because I believe I should actually get to keep it. Certainly hope so. Keyblade damage, and use that to unlock that, and yeah. I'll go for that. You got a 4, it's poison damage, alright. Bring it. This'll double. Unlocks that. Don't forget to use Keyblade. Yeah. Unfortunately, this focus is going to be useless next turn. I probably should have used it. Definitely should have used it. Return dice. Doesn't really matter what I do with that, because that just goes away. He's dead anyway, so we're good. We're good. Need to focus more on counting down their health. We got Spike. It always gives me Spike. I hate Spike, especially as an Inventor. Venus Flytrap would be good, especially with the double up stuff. And it gives me health. And I can get both. I can get Flytrap and I can upgrade something. So I don't want to upgrade Crossbow, I know that. So turret's upgraded, change it from being a 9 countdown to a 4 countdown. Doppel Dice may be the better thing to upgrade. So that gives me 1 extra health for that, but Doppel Dice can almost guarantee that I can always get a 6 for Venus Flytrap. I'm gonna upgrade Doppel Dice. Is there anything else that I got Doppel Dice with Venus Flytrap, Keyblade, and then I've got 2 turrets. I'm gonna shock turret in case I end up against something that... Shock turret's really good against what are the bosses that need doubles. So stereo, for example, actually can be decent to use the shock blueprint against. Not because it does any extra special damage against it, since it is weak to shock, but because it only has 2 dice and only has 2 items that it can use. So I can effectively cut its effectiveness in half. I will use focus off the start here, at which point I will double the Doppel Dice, get this turret, use Keyblade, Venus Flytrap, and knock that down. So that was a good start. So now one of those sonic waves is dead, basically, because it can only use one of them. No effect. 3. Thanks. That's great. Exactly what I needed. But I can double this, get a 6, and then get some healing. See? That's exactly why I did this. And I can knock that down to a 1. Hopefully it doesn't end up with a no effect next turn. Oh, interesting. So, double, keyblade, shock. That doesn't really matter, because, yeah. Alright. 2 damage. Something is weakened again. What happens? Can it weaken these? I don't know. Double, 6 damage, and he's dead. Yay. And I got the heal, so I didn't screw that up by not getting the heal off that. I don't suppose you remember. I do not remember. I think this is going to be a much better setup with having... Ooh, a free crystal sword. Turret. What do we got here? Dagger. Dagger's pretty decent. Another crystal sword. Oh man. A healing crystal. And double crystal sword. Who's next? I'm gonna go handyman next, I think. This is all set up. Here's the big question. Do I want to use crystal sword? Especially against handyman. Didn't really need to use those anyway. I think I'll try it. I have had some awesome crystal sword builds. He just like combines stuff, shock damage on 6s, which turns out okay if I have other stuff. Yeah, definitely Doppeldice. 15 damage off that, 3 damage, and 6 damage, and heal. See, that worked out well. So I've had some good crystal sword builds, where I've got like double crystal sword and some cool stuff going on with that. So the shock doesn't really bother me right here, because I have plenty of dice, and I've got this anyway, but yep, use that, and then heal. And then I go up. I really didn't need to focus on healing anyway, because I go up a level right here, but give me that extra dice, thank you. What we got here? Upgrade? Oh, I got an upgrade. I can upgrade crystal sword. That's exciting. Upgraded crystal swords for the win. I'll only be able to upgrade one. I won't be able to buy the other one, but I'm perfectly happy to have an upgraded crystal sword. Let's see what we can do here. Wish I could combine these. It's okay, that's plenty of damage as it is. Yeah, getting a crystal sword to a half would definitely be good, and then I can have like a turret in there as well. I could have a bit more damage I can do of some form. That was weird. Why'd it use the 2 down there and not use it for the burn? Very weird indeed. Okay, give me that heals. Thank you. Wunderbar. What's in here? Electromagnet. Kinda sucks. Grab that heal. Grab the upgrade. Definitely the upgrade. Crystal sword. Thank you very much. And I will add a turret in there. Now that crystal sword's a half. Yeah. And move on. Oh man, I'm surrounded. Rat King first. Direwolf first. Kraken first. Rat King first. I have to beat everything in order to get a full heal. So, Direwolf's definitely gonna be last. Let's see. This isn't great. Can do this though. I've got my 6. Yeah, 6 damage. 3 damage. I would like to use a 5 here, if at all possible. Oh my gosh. The poison damage. So much poison damage. Why do you hate me, game? At least he's not upgraded to where he just needs a single one to get all that. Yay, crystal sword, definitely. And then double. I really don't need the focus, do I? Move that back. There we go. It's a lot of damage going. See, if I could swap like the turret for another crystal sword, upgraded crystal sword, and then substitute the keyblade for another upgraded crystal sword, it can get a little ridiculous. So then I could just be like, crystal sword, crystal sword, crystal sword, and it's dead. Because it only has 45 health. I don't think I'll grab that health yet. Auto dagger is very nice to get. I will substitute the turret for auto dagger. Anything that's a 2 or more will do 3 damage and repeatedly. And since I've been having extra dice left over, that could be very useful. Definitely Kraken first. I do not have a 5. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. Focus, double, return, and then I got that, and then 9 damage. It's good enough. So that would have been, what, an extra 3, so it would have put it at 11. So if I can't kill it this next turn, then that gets the blame, but... Oh, a 1. That's terrifying. Oh, a curse as well. That sucks. So that was a 3, so that's good. Probably should have doubled the 1 so I could use that, but it lived, unfortunately, but it didn't have more health for that. Huh. Stupid blind. I'll double this and then just kill it and get some health. Look at that, I am max health. I am staying max health. That is super great. Direwolf, bring it on. I will fight you and I will win. What you got? What you got for me? Ooh, no. Double that. I guess it didn't really matter which one I doubled. Auto dagger was still gonna do about the same. Of course he got doubles for a curse. Jerk. What we got? There goes that curse, but I can crystal sword. And I can kill it and get some health. And I go up a level. Do I get an item or... okay, nice. Definitely... you should know what I'm about to do. Yeah. Copy that, baby. So, I think I keep Auto Dagger over Keyblade. As far as what I have in here. Definitely keep Doppel Dice, because that gets me an extra dice on 4s or highers. And Turret F. And I'm full health, so let's keep going. This is turning out to be pretty good for a run. We got Crystalina. The only bad part about the crystals, the crystal sword, is focus doesn't really help it because it makes all 6s. So Crystalina will take the full wrath of 5. Man, doesn't really matter what I double here, does it? So I can't use those stupid ones. I could do 3 damage with the crystal dice, but Or crystal sword. Oh, really? You got the 1? You stupid jerk. 5 becomes a 1, of course. Of course it does. Double that then. Probably should have doubled the 3. How much damage we got? 15, so this will not kill it. That'll do 9 damage. It's gonna die next turn anyway. So, if I would have doubled the 3, I would have done the same amount of damage, but I would have healed at least. Oh my gosh. Gotta be kidding me. I can double this to a 4 and just kill it with the crystal sword. Stupid Crystalina. Gotta make things difficult on me, getting that freeze. That freeze item. What we got here? Lightning rod. Okay. What we got? Store. Spanner. I think I'll buy that. Spanner's good with crystal sword. It's not as good with auto dagger. Don't know if I really want to use it. Just gonna say no. Do I not want anything out of here? No, I don't. Upgraded boomerang along with crystal swords takes on the same effect. Let's see, this is a good start. Yeah. Start off with both of those. That was not the thing that I was trying to use. Okay, well. Oops. I thought that had both crystal daggers on top of each other, so my bad. My bad. Okay, crystal sword, thank you. For the damage, this is perfect. Heal, and then auto dagger for the win. Thank you, gracias. I will take that and go duplicate dice. What's duplicate upgraded? I forget. I think it just makes it a half. Let's see. Poop. Do I want to upgrade Venus Flytrap? It's a good question. Do I want to upgrade any of these? Another good question. Okay, counterfeits in there. What's Keyblade do? Lightning rod, more than likely no. Electromagnet, definitely no. Weakener shock could be decent to upgrade if these aren't better. Okay, auto dagger goes to 4 damage. That would definitely be good. Duplicate dice going to a half could also be very good. But is it better than... Okay, spanner could be used 3 times. It's 4 damage return. I think auto dagger is the best way to go. Duplicating dice isn't my highest priority. I have plenty of dice for the way I'm playing right now, since I have 2 crystal swords. Spanners out, doppel dice in, counterfeit out. Man, I'm running out of space. Crystal sword, Venus flytrap. What was out before? Oh, Keyblade for the other crystal sword. There we go. So little space, goodness. Backpack's filling up. Man, grab that and then fight Snowman. Cornelius doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter how much health I have. I either live or I die. See, this is where counterfeit device would actually be good, so I could use that with the 5 here and then do extra damage, but we'll double this. Venus Flytrap. Get that damage in there. What do you got for me? You have 3 things to hurt me with. You make me cry. I think this is the point where do I double this and then use Crystal Sword? I think so. And do I focus? I think so, actually. I don't think I saved the focus for Cornelius. Doesn't make a lot of sense for me too, in my opinion. Okay, how do I take on Cornelius? Crystal Swords would definitely be good. Auto Dagger. I think this setup will do just fine. Doppel Dice though. I think Spanner might be a little better. So I could guarantee I get those 5s. So I have 4 dice right now. Then if after I use the Crystal Swords, I could use 2 of those to get like a 6. And then still have 3 dice for Auto Dagger. I think that's the way to go. If not, then I will be sad and cry. Because I got this far again. Oh man, that gives me 2 5s just like that. So that's a 5, and that's a 5, and that's a 6, and that's a 4. Beautiful. Beautiful. As long as it doesn't give me a bunch of 1s, but if it gave me a bunch of 1s anyway, I'd kind of already be screwed. So, see, yeah, Doppel Dice would be better in this scenario. Like, if this was a... Nah, that wouldn't matter. Yeah, Doppel Dice would just be better. So I could just double that and that'd straight up be 4 more damage. Lesson learned. Doppel Dice better. This is still... Yeah, Doppel Dice better. Gosh, how can I do more damage? This is 12 damage or and 13, or 6 plus 2 is 8. I don't think there's a better way to do damage other than just doing that. I'm still doing fine though. Stop giving me 1s, dang it. Oh, goodness. I think I got this no matter what, though. 67. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Get that 6 in there. It's almost dead. One more turn. I don't think it can get 67 this turn. Not with 5 dice. Pretty sure that's mathematically impossible. Kill it with the Auto Dagger. So, definitely Doppel Dice. Gives me at least 4 damage with those 1s. I mean, maybe it wouldn't matter as much now, because now I got 5 dice, but... What do I want here? Should I buy a boomerang? Okay. Ouchie. So this guy weakens stuff. Weakens 3 things. Which means if I use both Crystal Swords, these will automatically be the 3 weakened things. I don't know what a weakened Auto Dagger Plus is. I know what the weakened thing is for these. And that is they do nothing. Which would really suck to have happen over and over and over again. I just hold on to crystal swords and use these a bunch until I can just wipe them out with crystal sword damage when it's not being blocked. Gosh, this is like the toughest boss in my opinion. I've died so many times to this boss because of the stupid weaken stuff. And then I get ones. Stupid earthquake just wrecks me. He's got 4 dice, so it's not like the shocking matters. I have a feeling like weakening, that's the best chance you have, but... Alright, what to do, Guess I'll just double this. Let's do a bunch of damage that way. Start getting them down, so I could do 30 damage with crystal dice with 5s. If I were to roll 5s, and if it wouldn't do this to me, goodness. Luckily, auto dagger's fine, so it's a max of a 3, max of a 2. I think I do not use crystal sword, so that reduces the number of things that I end up having that can be weakened. I could use that and then it'd be down to 28, but I either want a turn where he, for whatever reason, cannot or does not weaken me, or something else. So I do have a 3, so I can restore a health. Oh, and that does 2 times damage, so that's not even that bad. What do I do? Take him down to 15. I think I just keep this. I think I keep it. Oh man, really? Just enough. Okay, I gotta kill him here. What's done? Okay. That's 15 damage. And then this is 12 damage right here. I am good. Oh yeah, I hate gym leader, but I did it. So, thank you everybody for watching so very much. If you would like to buy this game, if you haven't already, congratulations, episode complete, even though you've already beaten it before, but you decided to do it again because you ended up messing up the audio because you're a dum-dum. If you'd like to buy this, link is in the description. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And also I have links to my Twitter, my Discord, and my Twitch. If you want to go ahead and follow that, maybe, perhaps. If not, then I'll just keep playing alone like I always do. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys another day. Bye.